let's talk about what's really important. And this is your credit score. You know, in the old days, this is many years ago, if someone would come to me, we're doing some type of, bankruptcy or debt problem, and I'm helping them with their credit later on, what was really important was the credit report. Because, we're going to try and make it look pretty. We're going to add new scores, new credit to it, to kind of balance out the bad credit. That was the goal back then. But now, the new thing is the score. The score is everything. The credit report, to me, is irrelevant up until how it affects the score. So the information is important only as it affects the scores. So what's a credit score? All right, the credit score, and I'm going to talk about what we really think of traditionally as the credit score. The important one is the FICO score. It's a score that's produced by the Fair Isaac Company, hence the name FICO. And really, that's the score. That's the real score. There's all kinds of scores out there. There's scores specific to credit cards. There's scores specific to car loans. There's scores for insurance purposes. There's all kinds of scores. There's thousands of different scoring models. But in general, okay, and we're talking about the FICO score. And I'm not going to go into different generations of the FICO score. Let's just talk about the FICO score, just to make it easy, all right? So we're talking about a real FICO score. If you get your score from different companies, including the big credit reporting agencies, they may or may not give you the actual FICO scores. In fact, they probably won't. They're going to give you some type of educational scores. They're supposed to give you an idea of what your scores are. And I'm going to show you somewhere down the road, especially how to get exact scores, the real FICO scores. But for now, let's talk about the FICO score. What is the FICO score and what it's all about? It's officially supposed to predict your chances of defaulting 90 days or more within the next 24 months. So it's all about, are you going to default within the next 24 months? And so it's looking at all kinds of things. How much debt do you have? How close are you to your debt lines? How many credit inquiries are you getting? How are you paying your bills? Are you paying them on time? All of this stuff is going into the calculation of what they believe is a prediction of, are you going to default or not, and how likely is it? That's what it's all about.